Let's go. Let's go into this breaking news. I already see UK fans freaking out in the chat saying it's fake news. Okay, Thomas Hauser's the one reporting it. Breaking news, guys. For boxing scene, Thomas Hauser, Dillian Whyte test positive for a banned substance, and remind people this is now his second positive test. Reminding people that he tested positive back in 2012 and received a 2-year suspension. The substance is not known yet. The ACE sample, according to multiple sources from Thomas Hauser, has said that the ACE sample is tested positive for an unknown substance at this point from a UKAD test, not a VADA test, not a clean boxing program test. Just want to make that distinction in case it matters. And at this point in time, no further information. Of course, because we have to see how the WBC is going to react now to this breaking news, etc. Rob, as someone that has been a Dillian Whyte supporter, I of course want your really immediate live thoughts on this matter, as in the same year, or within the same few months as AJ losing to Andy Ruiz, Dillian Whyte popping again a second time for banned substances. I don't know if it's PEDs yet.
Just trying to read it because it's not like your normal sort of. I don't quite get what the difference between the UKAD and the. I'm just trying to read it myself.
Remember the Billy Joe Saunders thing? Come on, man.
Yeah. So what? It was fine under UKAD rules, but not VADA rules.
No. This test was not a VADA test. It wasn't a clean boxing program test. That's just the distinction. So who administered this test is what the issue is. It's not about whose jurisdiction it's under. Remember, VADA doesn't give out suspensions. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so this was a UKAD test.
Yes. So, for example, AJ could have a VADA program, let's say if he wants to be in the WBC, and have UKAD, and both parties test, but whatever commission, in a sense, whatever regulatory body he is under the jurisdiction, they make the determination of what the suspension is based off of their findings. These are just testing agencies. These are just separate testing agencies. That's all.
Yeah. Putting things together, then this explains why Dillian Whyte said in the post-fight press conference, which you didn't post, by the way, mentioned.
I don't remember seeing it. I don't think I got it, Rob.
I sent it, but
I'll check. I only got the Frank Smith one, but we'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I think it was in that, or was it in the post-fight interview? But he mentioned it hasn't been. There's been problems in camp and things like that. So because it says there that they've been Dillian Whyte's team and the promoter have been notified, and Rivas's team been notified of it. So yeah, wow. We'll have to see. I guess, what is it? The B sample still got to be tested. I don't know.
Yep. And of course, under the UKAD's rules and regulations in the BBC, he has a right to appeal. Same like Tyson Fury, for example, appealed his case, and that went through its process. But it is curious that this is now his second time. He did have a 2-year suspension in 2012. This is now his second time being tested positive. I'm curious what the substance is, just obviously, and of course, not only this and how it affects Dillian Whyte and what the substance is and all the sort of ramifications of the jurisdiction and all that stuff, but now WBC mandatory status, that's probably now not going to be his, and Deontay Wilder, Dillian Whyte, no longer a fight in the near future, or even AJ Dillian Whyte rematch, no longer in the near future, it seems. This is quite interesting. On top of that, I am curious as what the suspension length is. Highly curious, because he had the 2-year first time suspension was a long suspension in my opinion. Usually 2 years in the U.S. is reserved for your second time, in a sense. So does he get 4 years, 3 years? God knows, but it's going to be some time. If this all comes out and he is found the B sample is positive as well, and the appeal doesn't go his way, if all that happens, it's going to be a long time of Dillian Whyte not fighting.
Yeah, it says under VADA protocols, the positive test results would have been reported to the WBC and the Reavers camp. That appears to have not been the case in this instance with UKAD.
Yeah, there's some scandal here in a little bit, and I'm curious as to how this will go because apparently this test, like you said, per Thomas Hauser, I forgot to add that part, came out before the fight. They had the findings before the fight. Not that the test was administered before the fight and they found the findings out post fight, which happens probably more often than not.
Yeah.
The BBC had the findings before the fight and did not give the
3 days
WBC
before.
3 days before.
It was July 17th and the fight was on July 20th. So
Did not give the WBC or Matchroom Boxing, anyone really notice. Actually, no, it was reported to White and Matchroom. It wasn't reported to Rivas, and it wasn't reported to the WBC, I believe. Did it say that? No.
it says it was reported to the White camp, including promoter Matchroom Boxing and the British Boxing Board of Control by UKAD prior to White Reavers. However, the British Boxing Board of Control allowed the fight to proceed as scheduled. Under rules in place in the United Kingdom, White has the right to appeal. UKAD takes the position that until the adjudication process is over and due process is complete, there has not been a finding that a fighter is in breach of its PED protocols, so no sanctions can be put in place by the British Boxing Board of Control.
Zoro making the comment that Rivas should sue. Yeah, definitely. Like if there was a test before the fight and
this is
only the White camp, including Matchroom Boxing, knew and no one else knew. Ooh.
This is a bit of a mess. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Ed is out in the States right now for Hooker Ramirez. I'm sure all these questions are going to come up and we're going to get to hear maybe a little bit more into it as to what's gone on. But yeah, interesting developments.
Wow. Did not expect that breaking news to happen on a little Wednesday, little hump day. But hey, Dillian Whyte tested positive for a banned substance. Let us know in the comment section below what you think. And how will the heavyweight division react to this news? Oh, man. You know there are some badly worded monologues that Deontay Wilder is writing right now to say to IG. It's going to be some really good stuff.
Looking forward to that. Oh, my God.
You know,